I love Bathurst because of its position. You're very close to Sydney. I love the people. I love the place. We're Australia's oldest inland city.
Picturesque Bathurst is not what it seems. Behind its facade is a story of dirty politics and alleged blackmail.
The dark secret, and this is why I'm here today, is because that secret needs to be exposed.
And at the heart of Bathurst's political life is the mayor, Bobby Burke.
Bobby! That's a long way to the top.
Born and bred in Bathurst, Burke was elected mayor in 2019.
He has a kind of a blokey kind of a charm.
Give us a tune, Bobby. I wish I was a punk rocker with flowers in my hair.
He's seen as an ordinary person, but also a person committed to the community.
And I like free gifts. Yeah, I do.
But journalism lecturer Jock Cheetham says that under Bobby Burke's leadership, the council has fractured.
There do seem to be some tensions in recent times that have emerged. There are certain personal conflicts that from time to time come out in media and social media. There is, I believe, something of a macho culture within Bathurst Council, and I do understand that there are a number of women who would like to stand who are reluctant to because of this perception.
Jackie Raj is one of only 2 female councillors in Bathurst. She felt her position became strained in 2019 in the lead up to the mayoral election.
I was particularly targeted because I didn't vote for the mayor, and I was targeted because I was his number 2 on his ticket, and it was felt that he had dragged me onto council and got me over the line, and then I'd stabbed him in the back by not voting for him as mayor.
A recent point of disagreement between Jackie and the mayor was a funding proposal for a go-kart track on Mount Panorama.
We were going through COVID, or we'd gone through COVID. There were businesses that were doing it tough, and I just felt that it was inappropriate for Bathurst Regional Council to borrow $2.25 million to put a go-kart track on the Mount at that time.
Last year, an anonymous letter was sent to Jackie's home.
What happened in March of 2020, it was just a normal day. I went to the letterbox to collect my mail, and I noticed a handwritten envelope, which is something that you don't usually get. And it read that people are aware that I had mental health issues and I spent time in Panorama Clinic.
The letter read,
"People are aware of your mental health issues. This is not a shame, and we recommend you stand down and seek professional help. Written in confidence, however, if not acted on in 7 days, this will be made public as it is a disservice to the community in your current condition."
It was a threat. It was a threat. I was having problems. I reached out and got help, but here I'm being blackmailed because I did. I mean, it was upsetting at the time, but I find it really hard to read that letter again.
Yeah, I think
Each time I do it.
Jackie's husband took the letter to the police. When she found out, Jackie decided she wanted the original back.
In my mind, I didn't trust anybody, and I was very concerned about leaving the letter and envelope at the police station.
The officer she spoke to refused.
He said he could not give me the letter and the envelope back because the complaint had already been logged. He then made a copy of the letter and the envelope.
Days later, Jackie went public to neutralise the alleged blackmail threat.
I wanted to make it public that I was not going to resign because of this letter. I wanted to take that power back again.
almost a month after she handed over the letter, Jackie hadn't heard back from Bathurst Police.
I rang the station and got on to a detective. He said that it hadn't come across their desk. They hadn't heard anything about it. I was getting very worried. He then got back to me and his words were, "You're not going to like what I'm going to tell you." And I said, "What is that?" And he said that the evidence had been destroyed, it had been shredded.
730 understands that police did not officially investigate the circumstances of the shredding. In an email, police told Jackie the probationary officer who logged the case thought she wanted it dropped, so he destroyed the letter. It meant that the police investigation was suspended.
That was a moment in time that I really, really thought to myself, what the hell is going on here?
New South Wales Police declined to respond to 730's questions about the shredding, saying an investigation into the alleged blackmail is ongoing. 5 months after Jackie revealed to the local paper what occurred, a stranger contacted her over Facebook.
It was put to me that he knew about the letter that was sent to me, and that piqued my interest. He said that he had been instructed to write my name and my home address on that envelope in his handwriting. I later found out that this gentleman that had contacted me was Chris.
Chris Hoser recognised his handwriting on the envelope, which was photographed and shown in the paper. He'd moved to Bathurst for a fresh start.
15 years ago I was in a fair bit of trouble. I thought, time to make a move, start clean and come to Bathurst to get a new life. And I had to do work for the dole. Well, back then we were doing lawn mowings, gardener maintenance, pickups, deliveries.
But early last year, Chris's boss asked him to carry out a very different task.
Gave me an envelope and asked me to write Jackie's name on it. He put the letter in the envelope and got me to deliver it to the mail. Then we just went and picked one of his mates up and we went to the pub for a few beers. Me being dumb, didn't ask any more questions, he just said it was something he had to do.
And you didn't know what was in it?
Not until well after.
And what did you think?
Well, once it came out, I started really thinking about, Jackie got blackmailed. Why did I write on an envelope to her? Kept playing on my mind, so I got in contact with Jackie.
The pair spoke over the phone.
I decided to record it because no one would have believed what he was telling me. Nobody would have believed me. I needed some sort of evidence to back up the claims that were being made or told to me during that telephone call.
Both Jackie and Chris agreed to have their recorded phone conversation aired on 730.
Okay, well that's definitely what I wrote then.
So you wrote an envelope addressed to Councillor Jackie Rudge?
Yes. It was sent through the mail, wasn't it?
Yes.
I don't know what was inside the envelope.
That's really awful that someone asked you to do that, Chris.
And I said, he's a council member.
Okay, can you tell me who it is?
It's the mayor.
It was the mayor, Bobby Burke.
Chris Hoser's information has allowed Bathurst Police to resume its investigation. Bobby Burke provided a statement to police confirming Hoser's account, but the mayor's understood to have said that another person gave him the letter and he didn't read it or know what was in it before he arranged for Hoser to post it. 730 approached Bobby Burke for an interview and sent him detailed questions. In an email, he said he can't comment because of the police investigation. At the community op shop he runs, the mayor avoided 7:30's camera. But last year, Burke publicly voiced support for Jackie following the alleged blackmail, saying he understood her feelings.
Yeah, this has been dirty politics, I guess, hasn't it, really? And I did not think in local government that would happen. I felt that we were all here together. I guess I wasn't thinking that we'd all sit around and sing Kumbaya, but I honestly felt that we could at least get on and agree to disagree without being intimidated, and I am not going to stand for that.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 7:30's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.